Closed-toed shoes are to be worn in the cutting and industrial machine areas of the lab. Eye protection must be worn at an industrial sewing machine if you have just changed the needle or if you have just changed out the bobbin. Once you have made the first few stitches and are certain everything is seated in the machine correctly and securely, then you may take off the eye protection. Please make sure to note the safety procedures posted at each station. If there is a red bar at the top, this machine is not available to use without prior training and AIBI staff present. If something breaks or won't work right, stop using the machine and clearly place the emergency tent on top. Let the monitor on duty or other AIBI staff know that something has gone wrong. In the previous video on the Juki buttonhole machine, we covered how to thread the machine and create a buttonhole. The second video will walk you through how to load a bobbin and change the buttonhole length. To load the bobbin, bring the thread up and then down through the thread guides, and then through the first tension dial. You should be able to bring the thread through the tension discs and the right-hand thread guide while the machine is also threaded for stitching. Next, bring the thread down to the right of the machine to where the bobbin winder is. Start the bobbin by manually wrapping the end of the thread around it counterclockwise. Then place the bobbin onto the winder and push the lever into place. When you start the machine, the bobbin winder will automatically start winding the bobbin. When it has finished loading, the winder will automatically stop. To adjust the length of the automatically stitched buttonholes, first, measure the button to check what size opening you need. Next, open up the housing behind the needle plate and presser foot and see what length the stitching gauge is set to. The numbers should correspond to the size of the button, not the total length of the buttonhole. Use the wrench to loosen the nut just enough to slide the lever to mark the length you need. Then tighten the nut so that it won't move when stitching. And close up the housing. When you're done, make a test buttonhole on a scrap of fabric to make sure that everything is looking good. Now you can stitch the buttonholes you need in your work.